Right, today we're looking at this Dell E2310Hc monitor. Now, I'm just going to plug it in and show you what it does. That's it plugged in. And you get the blue light and then the orange light. We get a couple of different colors, which clearly is not correct. And these button doesn't do anything. Yeah, sometimes it flashes the color, sometimes it just stays on this pink color, sometimes it stays on blue, but clearly it thinks it's in standby at the moment because of that light. So let's get it to the desk, let's get it opened up and let's see if we can fix it. Right, so it's on the desk now. It's a bit bulky, but we'll see what we can do. I think we'll take off this stand first and then let's see if we can get into it. Right, so that comes off quite easily. So let's get these out. Right, there we go. That's that 4. Now, as with most of these things, the difficulty is getting this off. Quite a lot of them are fairly securely thinged in there, so I'm going to try and do this without damaging it, but there we are. Made a start. There we go. We have to take some care because we don't know what's behind this. Now we have the buttons down in this corner, so I'm going to do this last because in case there's obviously going to be some kind of board there. Okay, let's see if this back will come off. We have the board and it looks like they've just used tape to secure this down. So that's interesting. A couple of screws there, but yeah. And connector there, but I don't think we're going to have to take that off. Let's see if we can get this to come up. No, that's not going to come up. So I think what we'll do is cut it. We've got some of this tape that we can put on. So there's a big hair there. Ugh. It's not one of mine. Right, that's loose. There, right, let's take this cable out. It's just a little, maybe you can see that, but it's just the one with the little things at the side. So we just have to lever it up. There we are. And then there seems to be 2 connectors down here. So that's what these look like. You just need to get in here. I think this is, we just need to push this down. kind of difficult to hold this phone and do this at the same time. Make sure they just press down. So if I just take this, push, maybe I have to take this up. Okay, push that down. There we are, there's one. These are for the backlight, I think. 2. So that's glued onto there. So we're going to need to just try and get this up without damaging the cable. Just need to be really careful with this. Get this off of here. There we are. And let's take this off. Now there's a cable there. So does that come out? Okay, we'll fold this over this way. Right, what you can't see is there's one screw there that holds in that entire board. So I'm going to take that out. And then you have to take these screws off as well. The board comes out. Got a connector here. Just fairly, oh, it's firmly in there. Okay, I think we'll get this out of the way and we'll focus on this. Okay, let's have a quick look here, just round this board. My guess is going to be these 3 capacitors and possibly this one here. We'll just have a look and see if there's anything obvious. Whenever you see symptoms such as this, that's where you have intermittent working and stuff, I always suspect the capacitors first. Okay, that's the top board, nothing really obvious there, and we zoom out a bit, there's nothing on this side. What I propose we do is we take these capacitors out. We'll test them and just check their ESR. We can always replace them. These are probably about 10 to 12 years old now. They are all 100 microfarads, 20 volts. Now that one's, so that's 25 volts, 100 microfarads, that's 50 volts, 10, and 25, 100, and that one is 2500. So given the age of this unit, I think it's probably worth changing all 4. Let's get some flux on here. I think what we'll do is we'll add some fresh solder to that. Right, that's the first one out. That was a bit of an effort, has to be said. But we'll clean up that. That took quite a bit of an effort to get that done. But what we'll do now is we shall test these and then see what they're like and see if we need to replace them. So this first one is, so this is the 10 microfarads, 50 volts. Oh, this is going to be tricky. In circuit short. Let's try it again. Just make sure I wasn't shorting the legs. Okay, that one is okay. Right, next one. These are all 100 microfarads, 25 volts. So let's see. 97.9. Well, I know that's not right. Yeah, it should be under 1.9. So that one is definitely gone. That's a good sign. Next one. 6.6. That one's no use. And our final one. Let's try it again. Yeah, that one's okay. It's getting to the limit of the ESR. So I think what we'll do is we'll get 3 of these. This one is fine. This one is actually pretty good. So I'm going to put this one back in. But these 3 I'm going to replace. So I need to get some of these. Right, so we found 3 of these and they are the correct size. In fact, maybe just a little bit smaller. So let's test these. And there we go. So 0.73 rather than 7 point something. We'll just test all 3 of them. Perfect. There we are. So I think we can put these back into the board and we'll put this one in as well. And the negative goes where the white bit is. And then the smaller one in there. So we'll put this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We'll just bend the legs out. See them falling out. And that looks good. So let's put in this one over here. Okay. solder these. Okay, that's them in. All look good. So we'll get this back in the unit and then let's see if that's fixed it. So just the screw to go back in here. And then I think we can just put this, I think that's it. So we need to get these two through there. There's one. And two. So what's that? That goes there. Okay. Okay. And then we'll put that tape back down to hold it. Now I'm going to put the two screws in here. So let's put this down gently. When you've got that button board there, you need to be really careful. So right, that's going to need a bit of stickiness. Bit of stickiness there. Put that in there. Push that down, and that's now stuck in. I think that's it. So I think what we'll do is we'll get some tape, put it on here, over here and here, and then we're ready to test. There we are. There's one. And one here. It's nice and strong, this tape. So, okay, perfect. Let's just put a bit there. And a bit there. Right, let's give it a go. Here we are, we've got it connected up to this laptop here. So let's plug it in. Power on. And there's power save mode. So we'll just plug it into the laptop. And there we go. So all seems to be working. Great. Right, we'll get it put back together again and then finish the video. So, don't have any more screws. I don't think we've forgotten anything. So everything is good there. Okay, there we are. all done, all put back together again, and looking good. So that's great, just those 3 capacitors, and we have a fully functional display again. And if we try some of the menu buttons, these are all working. Right, we will leave it there for today. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you wish to, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one.